Hey everyone, welcome to another final whistle episode of the SDFC Fancast.
We're just normal men.
Normal men who support an amazing soccer team.
Yeah, Christopher, last time I messed up that intro when we did a different final whistle episode, and we were all like, dang, that's been a long time since I've messed up an intro. Remember your first intro when we tried it over and over again and all those things?
It was really bad. I would very much recommend not listening to the very first episode.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I listened to episode 14. I watched it and I was like, oh boy, that's if you ever need a ego killer,
A good pick me up.
watch some whole episodes of us, y'all. But no, hey, we're in good spirits, even though today has been a recovery day for me because we beat LAFC.
Yes, we did.
I just dropped my water, but it didn't spill.
Who is a her? If you will soundbite, yeah, we beat them, and we dominated them for 40 minutes too. Kind of a lot of
dude, okay. Well, first off, let me say this: Colonial Foot Soldier guessed the score, predicted the score. Look at the boys, guys.
Today's dos.
Yep.
See,
Congratulations, friend. Impressive. Impressive.
What did we say? We said if we don't concede the first 20 minutes, we're gonna win. We didn't end up getting the clean sheet, but that is obviously a huge statistical thing for us moving forward, methinks.
Oh yeah, no, it was. Again, I was just saying, I have to whenever I go to the games live, especially in the supporter section.
God, your eyes are so blue.
I have to rewatch the game again because it is intense. Like if you guys are missing out not being in the supporter section for anybody watching. If you are at least interested at all, do it. It is the best. But no, it's so awesome. We were right in the front, like few rows, and so you see like almost field level. So it was actually hard to tell exactly what's going on all the time, especially from behind the goal. And it was funny because Gary Neville talks about that when he was coach of Valencia and they're getting whipped on. And he said like he's watching the game and just thinking, I can't even tell what's going on. All I see is feet running.
well, especially you're like kind of trying to like keep up with the chance, and there's a lot of energy, people going around you, like, and then things happen quick if you look down briefly. Like there's a lot going on from that.
Yes, but all in a good way. So we will keep posting every day on social media, all the different videos, because we have a lot of content. From that, I took a lot of videos and stuff. It was awesome.
I will say from the rich people seats, it's just a great vantage point of the game. You can see everything going on. You're like, oh, that's a great run by Thomas Stonehill there.
No, it's that stadium is. We've talked about it, but even the Panama game, Christopher, bad memories, but great. Even we were up high, the seats were still good. Everything you can see everything that's going on. So that is a great stadium.
Perfect for soccer.
Oh, dude, 100%. 100%. It was funny. We were watching the game just now, and within the first 30 seconds, Taylor Twellman brings up Tom Penn. He's the one that started LAFC, and I thought that's not that nice to bring up people's mistakes, like right.
Got him good, you idiot.
Take that, LA. Nobody's allowed to start teams there or make money there. Duh. Don't you know this? But no, we're just excited. We beat LA, or I'm excited. We even had a party in the parking lot after the game. So
yeah, tell us more about So I was not there. Keegan, who is I think digging a trench somewhere to get out of some mishap,
some sort of mishap.
Bitch. Yeah,
yep, that guy.
Colin was obviously in Montana, and Trev was not there either. So Nate, fill us in.
Energy was high. We got to the tailgate at 4, and it was already going off. Hung out with the Riptides crew, of course. At this point, unfortunately for them, I'm comfortable enough to just go in and start blah 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 about soccer. I apologize, Quinn. Especially, I just cornered his ass and just poor man. So
well, you two are like two peas in a pod because you guys both know so much about soccer. It's crazy.
I asked him about his history, what got you into soccer, and he just got into MLS on his own, all on his own. Like awesome. What a gangster! I love it.
What an entrepreneur, a fanship.
dude, yeah, following soccer in the US and supporting it. It is
Entrepreneur of fanship. That's your new nickname, Quinn.
Oh, that's a good one.
I like it. Yeah, but it is great to have many outlets because, I'm thinking about soccer all the time and I'm reading about it all the time and I probably should chill out on that, but I probably won't.
Never chill out on that, my friend.
Uh, but we had food at the tailgate, beer, all that stuff. So come through, everybody. It is a
Uh,
very good time.
yeah, it
Josh
was.
had drinks. He literally brought a drink menu. Like people, it's so sick. And it was like a digital drink menu. It looked like a little iPad thing. And dude, everybody like does it up. And I don't know, it's really, really good community feel.
It
I
feels
bet you
very
LA,
unique. Yeah.
yeah, I bet you LA doesn't do any shit like that because they're a bunch of garbage humans.
Well said.
Yeah. Do you guys want to, let's just bring it up. We saw the video. There's a video posted on Reddit of LA fans, punching somebody in the
Cold
face.
cocking.
I know it looks like, there's some shit talking going on back and forth, but I'm sorry. If somebody's getting held back, you don't sucker punch them in the fucking face.
Yeah,
And
that
That's,
then
guy's
and
he's
then
been
that's
in
kick him
trouble
in the
garbage
before.
before.
face. He literally
Yeah,
got kicked in the head while he was knocked out. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck, dude?
it's
What kind
crazy.
of pussy move is that? Pardon my
Yeah.
French.
I think
But
a
for
lot of it
real,
was that particular there's one supporters group within the LAFC. It's I don't know, it's like numbers or
want
some
to be
shit.
tough guys, the want to be tough
Yeah, I
supporter
think
group.
they've had some trouble in
Okay.
the past, and I think it was them, and it
Hey,
was
y'all get
uncalled
another
for.
outlet. Get another outlet.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
there's organized fights that can go on in gyms and things like that. You can join a gym.
yeah, yeah.
Like do that shit. And you can start your own team. You can start a competitive fighting team as the wannabe tough guy LAFCs or whatever your name is. Like you
You sure
can.
could.
You can actually do that in real life and then go fight against people who want to fight you and not people who are just there to talk smack and be a fan for a soccer team.
Yeah, that's a good
The
idea.
worst part is that this has been happening in San Diego for years. Every time we play LA, some fucking loser comes down here and pulls some shit. It happens in LA too at Dodgers games. People get shanked and whatnot. It's just so dumb. I'm sick
Yeah,
of it, but
it is dumb,
whatever.
y'all.
It's gonna keep happening, so we're just gonna have to keep beating their ass
On the field. On the field.
On the
on the
field.
field.
We will keep beating their ass on the field. And
Did you say eating their ass on the field?
you know,
Jesus.
I would leave that up to the individuals. That's their decision
Hey
to
man,
make.
We'll
you do
say
you.
no on that one.
And I
You do
won't judge
you.
it. I won't judge them either way. I don't know why I said way weirdly. Anyway, we're loud. The supporter section is loud. I wrote that as a note, and you can hear it on the TV. And when you're in the section, it's loud,
Yeah,
which
you
is
can. I
amazing.
chanted. It was really dope. Shout out to those guys, man, because I was like able to. I grabbed the chant app and was able, like, I knew a lot of the chants or some of the chants, but now I'm like the ones that I didn't know per se. Like I was trying to listen, follow along. You could hear it clear as day, so it was beautiful.
Awesome. Dude, Julie and I are such dorks. We walk around. We'll walk around the house doing the chants and stuff like
Me
that.
too.
Oh,
That's
totally.
awesome.
And
Yeah, me
dude,
too.
so Loic from Loic. Well, I'm pronouncing stuff weird tonight. Loic from Hopnonymous. I went there the other night to have a beer, and he asked me if I have a game day routine, and we don't have one yet. Right now, the only routine we have is Julie and I changed out. Like I'm like a female. Julie and I change outfits like 3 times. We're like this, now like, and then we try to find ourselves on the TV. We're such dorks, but it's fun, dude. Fun.
Super fun. Hell yeah.
Um, let's talk about the goals, huh? I mean,
Let's
How we
do it.
play.
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
3-0 in the 40th minute, I believe.
Yep. 40th minute.
Yeah.
God damn. Obviously, we got a gift, and let me tell you, I think Valakari is our striker replacement right now for while Marcus is out or until we sign someone else. I mean, I think he's for sure our best option up top.
Let me ask you a question. And obviously, you had the same mind, Mikey, of all them. I figured he would be playing more in a playmaker role because he could do more since he had such a good game prior. Why I don't, it still doesn't click with me. Like in my mind, I wouldn't put him as the top striker, but clearly that's the right move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's
It's
creative. He's like a different top striker. He's not Marcus. He's like a hybrid striker.
he's not your prototypical like Harry Kane style guy that can hold up the ball and stuff like that, but he
That's
definitely
kind of
has
how I looked at him as.
but he definitely has the nose for goal, obviously with the header a couple weeks ago and then that the Hugo Lloris bobble, he was all over it. And
Poacher.
that's what fucking great poacher strikers do. He just has a nose for goal. And that's honestly been our biggest gap this season is having someone there to just finish off the play. So I'm stoked on Valakari right now. I like keep him up there.
He is incredible. He is like our okay. I know it's going to get annoying, but our team is just so good. They
It
really are.
is.
It's crazy. I was talking to people. Sorry, I am going back to the tailgate, but I was in line for Porter John, and these dudes were like, "I'm not going to lie. I thought this team was mid. I never heard of these players, and now I love this team." So people literally who are paying attention didn't recognize the names. Not everyone can be as obsessed as us dorks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm glad everyone's coming around.
That being said,
Yeah.
we knew. Go ahead, Cole.
Of course, we didn't know. We've been doing this shit for a year and a half now, man. No, I was just gonna say Anders Dreyer with both assists. Well, two assists, like kind of a scrappy assist with Oni, but those deliveries on those free on the set pieces were gorgeous. So
We are
that
dangerous
was
on
I
set
felt like
pieces.
Dreyer didn't score, but man, like he was involved in a lot of stuff, and our whole team was involved. Like McVay, he was the man of the match for like the Apple crew and shit, or for the game, whomever. But like he was insane that game. I felt like he played awesome.
Yeah, and I did agree with Taylor Twellman at the end, towards the end of the first half. He was like, I know McVay scored the goal, but he said his defending has been even, just as good, if not better. So I agree. Yeah, he was incredible. It even looked that way. I talked about being hard to tell. There are some things you can tell, like defending is easier to see for some reason. And McVay was fucking all over the place, dude. He was unstoppable that game.
Yeah, and it's night and day having Patty there. Him,
Oh,
I think once Andres comes back from his injury, I'm pretty sure if he was going to be the starter, he's no longer going to be the starter because they've just really formed a wonderful rapport back there. And real quick, Mighton, I thought had a phenomenal game. He had he had like two or three really bad giveaways that might have led to a goal, didn't, but could have. Maybe that's why he hasn't been playing as much. I don't know, but I think his offensive prowess kind of outweighs those mistakes because he looked dangerous. He could have had two or three goals easy.
The defender on that side was struggling with him. You could
oh
see
yeah.
he was
Yeah.
struggling.
So
I really like our back line too. Like I think like you were saying, Chris, this is like our four. Like I prefer Negri and Lawfulson to start, I feel like. And then with McVay and Patty, yeah, it's I feel like it's a pretty good unit right now.
yeah, we have a really good problem to have on our back line because obviously Bambino is awesome, but he's just a kid.
Bombino.
Bambino, sorry, Bambino.
Bambino, like Bambi.
Bam, bam.
The great Bambino.
Uh, but once Willie came in, he was just. I kind of agree with you, Colin. I feel like Lawfulson is great for like the first 60, 65 minutes, and then bring in Willie for some extra
Pacey
energy.
runs and just he is
Yeah.
good about he got down the wing a lot and he burned a lot of guys. A couple times he didn't really do much with it when he did that, but there were a couple deliveries he had that were very good and he's fast, man.
Yeah. Yep. He's very
Absolutely.
fast. And yeah, just going back to Mighton, I love that kid, but I with Chucky back, I don't see them both on the pitch at the same time, which sucks.
It
Uh,
does. We do. There are a lot of games, though. I am glad we have some depth already, and we still have some slots open. I think we can still get more players at
oh
this
yeah.
point. So I do agree with you. I mean, Chuki's definitely going to be the starter for sure. But keep him safe, and we will. The way we're looking, let's be honest, we better make the playoffs. Like, just keep this up. I was gonna say, like, I am trust issues, pessimist. I don't know, but like, I'm just waiting. When is SDFC like gonna park the bus? Like I said, and all. Nope, not doing it. Not doing it.
Nope.
It really is the real deal. So it's like, damn, Tyler, like, dude, you are smart. Good job. Good job, dude.
Heck yeah, I love this team, man.
Me too, and Mikey and everybody, but they built some good shit. Um, I am glad I dropped Hugo Lloris from my fantasy team, and I dropped Wonga, and boy, those were the right moves. I know we're not gonna
Yeah.
bring up fantasy roundup. And then another thing I learned, Bombino, I didn't realize he's on a 1 year loan. I thought it was, for some reason, I thought it was longer. Why would it be longer? They're usually one season.
Yeah, where
Uh,
he come from? MLS team, right?
yeah, and I think NYCFC.
No, it was New York, right? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, and I mean He looks like an East Coaster, So.
Yeah, he does. He's eating at Tony's Pizza.
Oh, speaking of,
That's a callback.
he also so what? Christopher Gay when he
Tony
scored.
Pepperoni. Sorry.
Yeah, when Christopher McVay scored, San Diego FC's social media, they put on their Tony Soprano voice, Christopher, and I was thinking,
Oh, they did. That's awesome.
yeah, or Adriana voice, that's what I would have done. But no, it was all good. Everything, all good feelings on this side.
Our third goal, Mighton's goal, was just quality, and I think Valakari had a little touch to Mighton, and I think it might have been intentional. It's hard to tell, but it looked like it might have been an intentional little dink off to Mighton. Great finish, really really sweet goal. LAFC, that whoever that was
a career goal.
Yeah, that's gonna be like a goal of the year contender for sure. That was insane.
And I think that if they hadn't scored that much, like that crazy of a banger right there, it wouldn't have spurred them on, and it would not have ended 3-2. Like if that would have gone off the bar, that game would have ended 3-0, 4-0.
Or 5-0 probably.
Absolutely. Do you guys think it was a justified second yellow on Godoy?
Yeah, I watched it initially, like I didn't think it was, but then I feel like it was. Like, obviously I'm biased. I kind of think it was. What do you think?
I do. I think it was a justified yellow, especially considering the first tackle he like cleated the shit out of I think it was Godoy again earlier in the match. And I mean you just can't do that when you're on the yellow.
Yeah, exactly.
And the first one was nasty too. He did a tackle where he scraped down his heel and it brought his cleat off.
He stumped him. Yeah. You can't that could have been a red, straight red.
Yeah. So no, I agree with that. Also, I wrote in my notes like when we're just rewatching the game, I was like, yeah, Mighton penalty, totally. And then we watched a replay, and I do think the defender got a tiny bit of a touch in like the 13th minute or something like that. Because I thought for sure, I was like, dude, that's a fucking penalty. But no,
I'm sure being there too, you were probably like, yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, dude, every single call, every single one.
Yeah, of course it's a pen. Yeah. It was funny. I will say, Chucky was using every bit of the dark arts in this. He wanted to score so bad. Like, he went down that one time, was rolling around. He like peeked through his eyes a little bit, and then like he got kind of scraped off. He like ran. He took that free kick. It wasn't a bad take, but he missed it. You could just tell he wanted to score so bad. Like, it was a huge night. His family was there. San Diego. He was back. Like, he wanted to score so bad, but he was kind of using some of the dark arts.
Yeah, hey, that's all right. He's a professional. He's a professional. So if they want to mess around, he'll mess around back. He's not scared. I like it. He'll do it.
I will say that they ended up, they called it offsides, but I think they took it back because we ended up getting the corner. But it was when Dreyer and Chucky had a 2-on-1, and Dreyer found Chucky on the left side, and I honestly thought Chucky was going to bury it like right away, and then obviously there's some rest there. That's the only explanation, because he has to make that like 9.9 times out of 10. He just hesitated. And
he kind of hesitated, slipped a slight touch, and then I know he should have he took a slight extra touch. Shouldn't have done that. And
getting used to the home stadium still. I'll just chalk it up to that, because what is that, like his 40th minute playing? 50th
he hasn't even played
in total.
Yeah. Something like that.
The pitch looked a little bit better on TV. Was it better? It seemed like it might have been a little bit better.
We actually, sorry,
tell from my position.
Yeah,
and I don't want to answer for Nate, but yeah, we had a similar conversation calling him. The pitch looks great. No complaints. Good job, guys. Okay. Sorry for talking shit early on. It looks great. You guys are doing good.
Dude, I was gonna make I keep making jokes every game where I'm like, the sun is in my eyes. I'm so glad all the games are at night. Remember
the Potter games have been like during the day, like fast.
Yeah, where's the shade? When are they gonna put up the big shade? God, guys, come on.
I love it. No, it's been great so far. All good. We beat 2 fucking LA teams. Would have had no idea if Will Ferrell was there or not, Christopher. So who cares anyway? Screw him and his teams,
If he was there, he was probably cowering like a little bitch. Yeah, that's right.
I'm a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, him.
Yeah,
we should get Jim Carrey on our side. That's what we need.
Jeez, that would be an intense one.
Yeah, that would be a little bit out there.
Couldn't reel him in, Be like, what
Yeah,
if we unleashed them?
yeah.
It's like Pandora's box.
Yeah, it'd be very philosophical, I'm sure.
Yeah. Um, that was all I had for the game. Any remaining thoughts from you guys?
I don't think so off the top of my head. We played great. Mikey, keep doing what you're doing. Boys, we all love you. We're pulling for you. Thank you for playing your fucking asses off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just say again, and Nate, you were there obviously, but the supporters section is just unreal. I mean, the stamina you guys have to just sing and scream and dance and
It's fun.
maybe tickle each other the whole time.
Yep.
Well, when in Rome.
Very,
Chase
it's
each other
very,
around in the stands.
it's very impressive and it's very apparent on live TV and the announcers bring it up constantly. I honestly, we've got to be one of the top fan bases in MLS already. So just to have that atmosphere is just fantastic. So big old shout out to you guys.
Oh,
For
yeah.
sure, man. I feel like it's very unique and very fun to be a part of.
It is fun. It is so much fun. And it does make it easier when the energy is just high. I did not go to sleep until 3 a.m.
Don't
Last
blame
night.
you.
So I'm gonna have to figure out how to manage that,
Yeah,
how to regulate that.
Just recover,
We'll
like take a
see.
nap like you did today. Recover. You're fine now.
Yeah, yeah, that's
just
true.
just pray for away games. No, but again, our team is our style of play is just so fucking fun. We still dominated possession, even obviously we were man up, but prior to that, we were, I think at halftime it was 60-40 possession against LAFC, which is crazy. Um, and we were winning, which usually when you go up 3-0, you tend to lose possession, but not us. And it's just a very fun style of play to watch. So, love you guys. Not you two, but love SDFC.
I love you.
Just
Yep,
kidding. I love you
understood.
guys. Love you guys.
Uh, but no, I guess I'll make a run.
Nice.
Oh.
Look at him go.
I'm gonna trot. I'm gonna do a trot.
Good game.
That was me warming down after the game, like the team does, you know.